Yes.
Let's go. We got the Playbook live, collaborating with the 239 live. We got Chris, John, my man Chris. Last week he was sick, y'all. Sorry he couldn't be at the midget wrestling with us.
I got some feedback.
Shout out to our veteran, though.
There we go. We're there.
All right, so we're just real friends, just three of them, talking real sports, just like fans do at home. We appreciate everyone for watching and listening. Make sure you like, share with your friends, spread the word, et cetera, do your thing.
Tell your
Get
people.
us out there.
Yes.
Tell your
please,
people to
please.
tell their people.
Their people's people, all the peoples. So we got a big week coming up. We got the Super Bowl happening. We got Sam Darnold make it somewhere where no one thought Sam Darnold would make it. We got Drake May. No one expected them either.
Nope.
All types of crazy stuff happening. So we got coaching carousels. We got wild trade rumors. We got a bunch of different things. So let's start it off with the big show, right?
Yeah, let's start it off. Did you get that that last image I sent you? It's on our text.
No. So we had a little bit of technical difficulty
Just a little bit.
right before we started the show. So I was a little distracted, so I didn't get anything loaded up real fast.
I was gonna see if you could put that up.
Oh, I can do that right now. Actually, why don't you guys chit chat real fast, and I will jump on that.
Yeah, so we can put it up and promote our next show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
I will
nice.
jump right on that.
Seahawks -5 spread. They're playing in San Fran at the Levi Stadium.
It is on real grass.
Real grass.
So
So no ACL injuries during the game.
But don't forget, there is the possible issue of the station right next to it. So some injuries may happen. From the-
station. What do you
What is that? What is
The
that?
power station.
What does that mean?
You guys didn't hear about this?
No.
All the injuries to the San Fran players is
No.
from the power station.
Shut up. Sending vibes and energies over?
Yeah. Too much EMF.
It's like weather control.
EMF.
Yeah, weather control. They sent it in. The Seahawks radioed in injuries to them boys. Yeah.
That's crazy,
Too much
dude.
EMF.
Microsoft, Seattle owner. Guy might know something.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
on to
saying.
something, dude.
Guy might
Yeah.
know something. Man.
I know. When I went to Seattle, they had the big Google, the big Google facility there. So
Oh man, I
So-
forgot about that.
So I will. I'm taking the points.
-5.
Man, it's so.
Are
This
they
is.
trying the Patriots?
I don't know. I this is so hard for me. I don't know what let alone the spread. I take the points regardless. But like, who's gonna win?
For Seattle or for the Patriots?
Oh, I take the Patriots +5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that their defense is gonna give Sam Darnold fits because they are clicking on all cylinders right now. My first mind tells me Seattle's gonna win, but like there's something in the back of my head that just keeps screwing with me, dude. It is so
Patriot way.
yeah,
It's the Patriot way.
Okay, there we go. Real quick, pause for the cause. Can you get that out of there, Chris?
Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things here.
Yeah.
And
Listen, you let him do his thing, John.
listen,
all right.
I will bring this
Trying to
back up.
micromanage
There you go.
Chris, so-
Okay, cool. It just threw me off.
Yeah.
man.
Sorry.
Yeah. It don't take much to
My
throw you off.
ADD went
I know.
squirrel.
Yeah.
You know what
Sorry.
I'm saying? But my mind tells me Seattle is supposed to win, but I just keep getting this feeling in the back of my head that the Patriots, second year Drake May, second year Tom Brady, AFC Championship in the snow.
Yeah.
Tom Brady against the Raiders. They won. They went to the Super Bowl. No one in the world thought they were going to beat the Rams. I'm not going to say no one in the world thinks that the Patriots aren't going to beat Seattle this year. But 5 points, bro. Vegas, that's a pretty big spread in the Super Bowl.
Isn't it?
It's a pretty big spread. So, like, they're a supreme underdog, bro. Just like Brady was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just seems so similar. Like, they didn't have much over there when Brady was there and they won their first Super Bowl.
It
against
literally
Rams.
seems like everything's falling into place for the Patriots to get there. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly how it
everyone talks about how easy the road has been for the Patriots, this, that, and other. Like, but is it destiny? Is that why all these
things are happening.
You know what I'm saying?
And like, listen, Sam Darnold made me a believer last week.
I know.
This is the
Where's
first.
Eric? If Eric, if you're on here, Eric, shout out to you. You was right. We was wrong. Sam Darnold's the man right now, and I'm eating my words.
Yeah, this is the first time I've believed in him after that last game, dude. Um, I was just waiting for him to have his 2, 3, 4 interception game.
I know.
You know, it never came.
Yeah,
But I don't think he's seen a defense like this one.
that's true.
Yeah,
He doesn't. I don't think so.
you
either.
know, like the Rams defense is definitely decent and serviceable. They're not elite. New England's defense right now is playing elite. And them cornerbacks are shut down, bro. And Vrabel is dialing up some schemes that's going to put some pressure in his face. I think he has 2+ interceptions this week.
2+?
2+.
That's
at least
that's
2.
a big number.
At least 2, bro. I think he throws 2 interceptions at least. I'm taking the Patriots, man. I'm taking the Patriots to win outright.
Oh, okay. So not the +5.
I'm taking the
Patriots
+5.
to win.
Even if I would have chose Seattle, I'm taking the +5 no matter what.
Yeah.
I love that. That's too big for me.
So we've got some people obviously chiming in over here. I just wanted to point out we got I can't see where the darn. Hold on a second here. I'm trying
Pat.
to multitask.
Shout out to Pat.
Pat boy.
Shout out to Patrick.
I see you guys go Miami. We got Kevin, Pat,
Kenny or Kenny
Kennedy.
Let's go Seahawks all the way.
Seahawks all the way.
I just want to say that no.
No.
Everything you've just said is wrong and not going to happen, by the way.
You believe so?
I do believe that Seahawks is going to take this down.
Okay, 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
On that.
Didn't you guys bet a few weeks ago?
He paid me.
I already paid him. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't hear.
And
I made sure I
didn't
called
hear
him
what
out
happened.
when we went live
no,
like
yeah,
5 times.
Yeah. Here's the reason why. All right, and this is why I look at it. All right, we have a team that is the Patriots are playing great, right, and everything else, but here's my problem with it. That offensive line on the Patriots has been showing that they're weaker on that rookie side.
Mhm.
They later in these playoffs they have been getting blown up and getting steamrolled. Unfortunately, Campbell has been getting pushed like there's no tomorrow. And what he hasn't seen is a rush, a slam, an attack like what's about to come at him from these boys.
Yeah, and that's more of a scheme, not elite pass rushers.
No.
It's more of a scheme.
Barrage.
Yeah,
It's a barrage of a multitude
Nice word.
of layers.
Barrage.
Yeah.
barrage. That's a word for the day, folks.
Listen, he's about to get just slammed by a multitude of layers of players with all different angles, all different types of attacks, and him and the other kid from was it Georgia? What was his?
Which one?
The guy who was a center moved to guard. He came out of college as a center, but they put him as a guard. He's the guard right next to Campbell. They're both rookies. Those two are going to get just destroyed.
Seattle's got good defense,
And that's what I think is going to be the difference maker. I think
It's
that
a
their
defense.
I think of the two, you have two very good defenses, and you have one who has a much more solid offensive line, a much more seasoned offensive line.
Seattle.
Correct. And with a quarterback who, while he used to see ghosts, every time he keeps proving us differently.
He's a Ghostbuster now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Go. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Batman. It's right here. We'll have your brain bouncing sometimes.
So I tend to lean towards that is the reason why
The biggest weakness overall on both teams, are the biggest weakness that can be exploited, is the offensive line of the Patriots.
Yeah. And you look at so running game wise and everything else, I think that they're pretty well even. I mean, yeah, I don't remember Charbonnet going to be playing.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything either.
Was
You know, they've got better receivers on as
Oh, without a doubt.
Seattle does. They've got tight ends is probably as they've got better tight ends technically probably on New England, but by not much.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because
I
they
like-
probably got a deeper group.
Yeah, they
in
do have
Seattle.
a deeper.
Seattle Barner.
You know?
Yeah, AJ Barner.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
Barner a lot.
I think that so the realization is that you've got more of a complete team, a more solid unit in Seattle, and technically, let's be realistic here. They're playing on in more of Seattle's territory than they are playing
They're
in
on the
Vegas.
West Coast.
They're on the West Coast.
So
West Side.
yeah, let me refute that wide receiver thing.
Refute. Now you guys
Oh,
use
yeah.
fancy words.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
So I believe that New England overall
Right.
as a whole, their wide receiver unit is better.
Put that thing up. Put that thing up, Chris.
Okay.
Right now.
here.
Put it up.
Okay, just so you guys all know, we have this little thing, and we like to play it. And basically, when you see this, and then you hear this, you know we've just called bullshit.
Hey, listen, man. You guys learn football, you come talk to me. 6-0 against the spread. All right, 6-0.
Oh, I'm so glad for
Six
it.
and-
Yeah.
All right.
One time.
Yeah.
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 And when have you ever
You're
gone
crazy,
6-0?
Never.
JSN is arguably, without a doubt, top 5 in the league.
He may
No,
win
no, top-
Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely
He
Listen,
might have been the greatest receiver all year long.
the only person that you could say that they can
They
compare
got
with him.
Cooper Kupp too.
Cooper Kupp ain't Cooper Kupp no more,
It
dude.
doesn't matter.
I'm going to slap
He's
the
good
living snot
enough,
out of
dude. He's literally increased during the playoffs and gotten better.
Mm.
Cooper Kupp is better than Stephon Diggs.
No, not this year. No, he is not. Not even close, dude.
He may not be better than Stephon Diggs this year,
No.
but
In previous
without
years,
a doubt,
in both of them in their prime, Cooper Kupp was way better. Than
well,
Stephon
way
Diggs.
better. Yeah.
Now, no. Stephen Diggs has lost a step for sure. So has Cooper.
Yeah.
But Cooper he is not as good as
He does
Stephen
not.
Diggs.
What were you going to say? He doesn't look what? You're going to say he looks like you're going to say he doesn't look good.
He looks like he's lost more of a step than
He
Diggs
could have
has.
lost 2 steps.
He did.
It don't
But
matter.
it's
He's
not-
not the lead receiver over there.
He's a possession
understand.
receiver.
Yeah.
But then you have a slew of other receivers over there.
And they got what, Snead too? Or
Rashid.
Rashid?
Yeah, Rashid.
Yeah.
Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
He's better than Kyle Williams, which is his equivalent. Oh, please. Oh.
He hasn't shown that during the season, though, bro. He hasn't shown that during the season. He may be, on paper, a better wide receiver than Kyle Williams, for sure. I can go for that. But as far as stats and production this year, he is not better. No, sir.
Well, he ain't been with the same team all year either.
It doesn't make a fucking
Yes, it
difference.
does. You had Tyler, whatever the hell his name is.
It wasn't even Tyler then. It was Spencer
Yeah.
throwing him the ball.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
whatever,
So
dude.
I'm just
Listen.
saying, if you are truly looking at them as a quality
Snead-
player,
Shaheed had a
Kyle Williams may
57?
be a better player than Shaheed.
I don't know
but
if he's
this
a
year,
better player. I just
but this year, right now, Kyle as a rookie is not as good as Shaheed. He
so
brings
so
more
let
to
me
the
ask you this. I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to dispute that. Okay, I'm not.
Yeah.
They're both explosive.
Yeah.
He has more experience.
Yep.
Mhm.
For sure. Who played better this year?
Shaheed.
What?
Yeah.
I don't
No.
know. I don't care about the year. Who played better last game?
Shaheed had one catch for 50 yards.
That's all you need. One big play.
That's it.
That's all you need.
You know,
You need someone for deep, right? You
what
got
is-
Cooper
what is
for
his
short,
purpose? What is his purpose?
and JSN cuts up
to
the
take the
field.
top off.
To stretch the field.
That's it.
Well, let's back this up. What is his real purpose? His real purpose is to run back kicks.
Exactly. But his purpose is to stretch the field. If he's stretching the field, if he's drawing people away because of the speed, and he draws that threat away,
Mhm.
he's doing his job.
Because JSN's going to be all through the middle, dude.
So listen, if I'm the Patriots,
Yeah.
that is my number one purpose in this entire game. The most important thing, JSN is not going to go off on me.
Well, you can't do that. That's impossible.
No, it's not.
That's impossible.
No,
You can't stop him. You could try to slow him down. He's gonna get his yardage. He's gonna eat no matter what.
Man, you can scheme. You can put a defense out there that is going to focus on him
No one's been able to do it all year.
and let him go one-on-one everywhere else.
You know,
Beat me somewhere else. Like that dude single-handedly smoked the Rams, bro.
he's been smoking everybody.
Yeah, but like
That dude's
I would
been
just-
averaging. What's his average every game? It's got to be almost 100 yards.
it
a
is
game,
close.
You know, I mean, every time you go to put in a parlay, it's like 94 plus yards.
Over under, yeah. But like, I mean, that would be my number one mission is that we're going to contain this dude as best we can.
Yeah.
I am not going to let this dude slay me like he has everybody else. And then you beat me other ways.
Yeah.
You can't run the ball against New England. They've proven that right now in the playoffs. It's almost impossible to run again. I'm not saying they can't, but up until this point, they have shut everybody's run game down. One great run games, but they have shut them down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know if Denver's counts last week because of the weather and stuff, you know, and the backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
maybe,
They were able
maybe.
to stack the box a little bit more than, you know.
That's true, but like that is their bread and butter.
Yeah,
You're not going to run the ball against us.
for sure.
You know, so if you put a game plan in place to try to contain JSN,
Mhm.
okay, we'll live with a couple catches, 30, 40 yards. We can live with that. Stop the run. You beat me with your other – make Sam Darnold beat me with your other receivers.
Yeah.
Put him in a position where he doesn't have his safety blanket, which is JSN.
Mhm.
I bet you he starts throwing interceptions.
Listen, even if you hold GSN to even if he has 10 catches, 100 yards, right? If you can stop the run game, I think there's a way better chance that you're going to be able to. Sorry, I could just scroll it off. Way better chance that you'll be able to affect him.
Yeah, to get to him, to
You
shake,
know what I mean?
to shake him
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
And that's why I say that would be my game plan if I was, like the defensive coordinator or Vrabel, who's putting this plan together.
Yeah.
This dude ain't beating us. He's not. I am not going to allow this guy to beat us, and we're going to smash that run game. We're going to stop the run game, and then I'm going to force Sam Darnold to throw to his other receivers and see how he does. You can beat me. You can beat me that way. Go ahead and beat me, but you're not going to beat me with SJN. All right.
Well, I mean,
JSN.
I believe the Patriots have a better defense than Seattle does, and
You do?
Seattle, yeah, and Seattle has a better offense than the Patriots do.
I don't know. I don't think New England has a better defense than them. I think they're playing better than them. And it's close because, like, you got to remember the first playoff game, they smoked them people, bro.
Mhm.
They made them look terrible, that defense. And their defense has been kind of the bread. So all year, what they've hung their hat on is the connection between Darnold and JSN
Mhm.
and their defense, and like they have spurts of halfway decent running game, you know what I mean? But it's not overwhelming in any way,
Yeah.
What's that?
so
You want to hear something
And
real
we're
funny?
still live on the other parts.
You want to hear something super funny?
Yep.
So the Simpsons predicted this already.
what? No way.
They predicted the
They
Super Bowl.
predict everything.
Right? They do. They literally predict everything all the time, right? So the Seahawks are going to score first,
Yep.
right? So if that's out there on the parlay, you might as well pick that, right? And then Kenneth Walker is going to throw the game-winning throw for a touchdown,
What? No way.
and the
Out
Seahawks
lunch,
win the
bro.
Super Bowl.
All right, listen. You better change that. You better change that bet. You got.
You heard it here first. No, I'm +5 with the Patriots. That's what I like.
Okay, but
I think, but I also, just for some reason, dude, I feel like the Patriots are going to win, man.
oh,
I got this sneaking suspicion.
and you are wrong.
All right, just have my money. Just bring my money to me, please.
That's fine. I will gladly have your money so that way you can hand it right back to me.
Just pass it back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember there was a guy that was a little shaky, a little squirrely, we'll say, and we were betting on Madden back in the day,
Uh-huh.
and he beat me, and I was like, "Show me your $20, and I'll pay you yours." He didn't have it.
That was your out.
And he came back like the day later. He's
Yeah.
like, look, I got $20 right
Yeah.
here. I was like, all right, I'll pay you now, bro.
Yeah.
You know? Show me $20, I'll pay you your $20, bro. All right. I mean, you heard it here first with the Simpsons, guys.
The
Yep,
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Put your parlays in.
I think. I mean, we got skin in the game, me and John. So
Yeah.
side hustle. We do sports cards, you know, and we got a really big Drake May card that. Well, it's our second big Drake May card because we believed in the kid, you know. We didn't think he was going to be in the Super Bowl in no way, shape, or form, you know. So I'm leaning towards the Patriots to win so that our card will, you know, success itself.
Yeah. I absolutely want the Patriots to win for our card. I hate the Patriots. I'm a Dolphins fan.
I know.
And just so you know, it's not strictly against the Patriots because I hate the Jets and the Bills, equally,
too.
as well as the Patriots. I can't stand none of you.
Yeah.
But it's kind of stupid because now I have to like root for the Patriots, bro. Because like this is going to be, if they win, it's like literally thousands of dollars for us. So
Hey, listen, I've got one that's just a 10.
Who's that? Deep Dave said we need someone to go deep. He's got us.
Wait. Deep where?
I've got a 10 that is just a pink Drake May 10 that I'm like, man, this could be a $300 card.
Yeah.
That was just $100 card.
Exactly.
At the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, please keep going.
Yeah. Like 3X is wonderful.
Like this was a $40 card when I got it. Now all of a sudden I was like, I'll gladly take this. I'll quadruple this up. So go for it, baby.
Were you not able to pull that thing up?
Yeah, I think you put it up already.
Oh, did you?
I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Let's put it up real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
So this is going to be our show right here, guys. Our next live show.
Next Saturday.
Well, no, it's the 7th.
Yeah. So it'd be next Saturday.
Oh, why is it? You can't see the whole thing, Chris.
Yeah.
Listen,
You did the best you can. I'm just saying.
Listen, next Saturday, Southwest Super Card Show. We're going to be live at the Calusa Sound Convention Center. We're going to go live at 11:30 to 1:30.
And if you're interested in that Drake May, we will have that
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And as well as other cars to sell, but we're going to be live there.
Yeah. So 239 Live will be set up. Playbook Live will be doing their thing. And we'll be there.
It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Come see us. Stop by.
Come check us out.
Possible. I'm looking over at Kevin over here, but possibly we're going to do a little box giveaway.
Yeah, like a
Sports
box
card.
break reveal, something like that. You know?
Sports card box giveaway.
Yeah, talk to him.
Is that
about
a
man?
thumbs up? Thumbs
Yeah,
up.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Who's gonna? So
What's our budget?
there's no budget. We got the card. We're good.
Yeah, so come
Black
see
card.
us. Yes.
Who's gonna win the turnovers? It's got to be New England, right?
No, I think.
No.
Oh, God, this goes against what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know,
Seattle.
if you look at it up until this point, New England's been turning the ball over all over the place.
Yeah.
Seattle has not
No.
at all, really. I don't think they've turned the ball over at all, have they? Not that I can recall.
No.
New England's turned the ball over like 6 or 7 times already.
Yeah.
Dude. So, I mean, I'd be remiss to say that New England's going to win the turnover battle. But like I said, my first mind tells me because of all these things that Seattle's going to win. But there's just something in the back of my mind that keeps telling me, man, Patriots.
Yeah.
And that's not because we have skin in the game. I just can't shake the feeling.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. Well, there's another thing too. I don't think we had it to put it up, but another thing like the Simpsons thing. In September. What up, Pat? In December, in September, the NFL released like a picture with the Super Bowl thing in the background with a bunch of players, and the first 2 players in the very front was Sam Darnold and Drake May.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
saying
Looking
that
at
it's
the
already,
Super
it's
Bowl.
already scripted that they were going to be the ones.
But they had 2 at like 3 rows back. So
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what I looked at. I saw that too.
They had defensive players too, but
Yeah.
you know, what's the chances though?
I mean, what were the odds, dude? What was the odds? Didn't you say something, or you were saying something a little bit ago about
It was 100 to 1.
at the beginning of the season?
100 to 1?
Yeah, for New England.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, put $100 on it.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a good hit.
That'd have
Yep.
been nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
That
have done
would've
that.
been
There's no way.
No, there's
bro.
no way. No.
Mhm.
I
I mean,
for sure thought Buffalo was going to be there,
Yeah.
especially after Josh Allen got married and stuff, I'm like, oh, this is his year without
Yeah.
a doubt.
Hence,
What else does he need?
hence his picks.
Yeah.
So you know what else is crazy, right? So after the Super Bowl, Seattle goes up for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just broke recently.
$7 to $8 billion.
We just got an update right before we went live.
Yeah.
That Seattle is going up for sale immediately following the Super Bowl for between $7 and $8 billion.
And think about,
I wouldn't even have
What if they win? Does it go to 8 to 10 billion?
I wouldn't have put the 7-8 billion on there if I was whoever's trying to sell them. I would have just said they're going to be up for sale.
Yeah.
Let's win the Super Bowl.
well,
Talk numbers.
Well, no matter what, there's a value for the team.
yeah, their value is already set in stone. But
Yeah.
but the simple fact is that there's no better time to sell.
Yeah. And they'll be hot then.
You know, whether you win or not, you're at peak.
Yeah.
You know, what are you going to sell right now? Like, you're going to sell a team when you're dead last,
Mhm.
you know, and you're crap. You're selling when you're at the top of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, if we're really thinking about it over the last 10, 15 years, I mean, Seattle's kind of one of the premier franchises, dude. Like, they got the 12th man, they got the stadium, they're pretty well ran.
They have a great state. Yeah, even though they haven't been like they've been kind of more mired in mediocrity, really.
Since the whole Legion of Boom era,
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
but they've been there. They've been right in the middle, you know, and everyone has been having a good old time. So this is no better time. I'm sure that the owner, what's his name, the guy used to be a part of Microsoft or whatever.
I can't remember his name either.
But I'm sure he was just waiting for this opportunity. He was like, all right, I'm going to get out once I get another good spike again, and then get out while the getting's good.
Yeah.
I mean, they were dominant for about 4 or 5 years for a second.
Yeah.
Legion of Boom, Richard Sherman, Cam Chancellor.
Cam.
Oh, dude. And they had Bobby. They had a young Bobby Wagner, and what was that guy's name? It was up front, the D tackle. His brother was a tight end. I can't think of his name. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
God. Man, that hurts my brain.
Did you see steam coming off of it?
This is gonna drive me nuts.
Big giveaways. Clean and Seal said big giveaways.
Big giveaways at the Calusa Sound Convention Center. Big giveaways, guys. I think we should break a box and just let people get teams. Let people pick a team, and whenever we break it, they get the cards from the team.
That'd be cool too.
Yeah.
That'd be dope, right?
Yeah.
Super.
Get a big crowd around the table.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like a halfway decent, like $2,000 box.
Or do like a raffle. Do a bunch of raffle. Whoever.
It's back there. Listen, like, no, not today, Satan.
National treasures.
Yeah, NP, bro. Let's do an NP box, bro. Yes. I never broke an NT box myself, so I mean, I was just saying, why not for the people?
Yeah.
So, like, real quick, just sidebar on that sale, right? So I just read the article about the Lakers.
I read that too last week,
dude. That was serious.
Yeah.
That was definitely crazy.
Yeah.
They sold I thought they sold outright for $10 billion. They sold 50%.
Yeah.
For $10 billion.
Yeah.
But then fired all the family.
No, well,
yeah.
Jeannie Buss fired all
the family.
Yeah.
Well, she's still there. She's still the operating manager there or some of that.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, look, the rest of her siblings are morons.
So I'm just trying to put that in.
Yeah,
they kind of hurt.
Yeah.
But like she upheld that business mentality.
Yeah.
the whole entire time.
She was just like her dad.
But like her dad wanted everybody to be involved, and he wanted the whole family to be involved.
He didn't want to sell.
No, never. He never wanted to sell.
Never.
He tried to set it up that way.
Yeah.
Right, but she's more like her father.
Yeah.
Just with less of the hookers and drugs.
So I'm just I say that to put it in perspective.
Yeah.
That the Seahawks are going to sell for $7 to $8 billion.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's going to be a small percentage left over. There's probably like 90% of it when he sells that for 8 to 9. They sold 50% for $10 billion.
Yeah.
What?
It's the Lakers.
That's the Lakers.
It's the Lakers.
How much did he buy it for originally? I forget.
25 million, I think.
Probably, yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, but you got to think about there are organizations, right? There are the Dodgers, there's the Yankees, there's the Cowboys, there's the Lakers.
There's the Lakers.
They're
the
the Celtics, the Red Sox. There are certain teams that are in a class of their own.
They are.
They're no one's going near them.
Yeah.
Like I could, back in the day, I could go out and buy, the freaking the Brewers, for 100,000, while you're going to pay 100 million for the exact same team at the exact same time. Like
Mhm.
it was so drastically different.
Yeah,
It's insanity.
Mark
Just the
Cuban.
merch sale,
Mark
everything.
Cuban. I think he sold 200 million is what he paid.
Yeah,
He paid for the Dallas Mavericks, and what did they sell for? 4 billion, 4 billion, something like that.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
A
Yeah,
good turnover.
yeah.
just a good
Yeah.
turnover. It's a great turnover. So what we got up here next?
The Raiders got the number 1 pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Mendoza, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
Tom Brady was at the Indiana game afterwards. It definitely seemed like he was, locked in on watching him, talking to him afterwards.
That's a locked in bet thing. The question is it looks like Kubiak is going to be the one coaching.
That's what I was gonna say. Who's gonna be the coach, the Seattle offensive coordinator, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, it doesn't make any sense he would choose Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's only 2 positions open. Why would you go? Oh, I'm going to go and coach Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
So it would seem to make the most sense to go there with all that talent. There is a lot of talent there,
Yeah,
to be starting with.
there's a lot of holes too, though.
Yeah, but there is. But look, let's be realistic here. If you're smart, you trade away Crosby
Mm-hmm.
to get
some
more
good
draft
value
picks.
for him.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I would definitely trade Crosby
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Like the guy's a
The guys,
monster,
the guys, without a doubt,
but
the elite of his career right now. I mean,
the guy's an
But
animal.
you're not going to when the rest of your team catches up.
he's gonna be out of date.
So
Yeah.
there's no point.
Yeah.
Use him to build.
Yeah.
I mean, bare minimum first round pick. Plus bare minimum first round plus.
You're probably gonna turn him for a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Yeah.
That's what I would ask. I'd be like, all right, he'll stay here.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Like it makes no sense to keep him around because, he has no backup on that defense. He's basically the only one around. I mean, for the most part,
They have some other pieces, but
Yeah.
they don't have not to that level. There's a whole it's
point-
here and then it goes.
It's pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
At the bottom.
yeah, dude. He's he's up
He's
here.
way up there.
Yeah.
He's elite.
He's way up there.
He's top
Yeah.
5
He's
for sure.
Yeah, probably top
At
5.
another team, he's realistically he's fighting out for all pro, positions
Mhm.
Every year.
but he's on that team. He's just fighting to survive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and they stack the line against him and beat me somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would do it. It's the perfect opportunity to do it. They got a new quarterback coming in, and you just surround him with more talent, not even just on offense, but on defense as well.
Yeah.
Start building that team up. They got the running back.
Yeah,
They got
3 years or somebody.
yeah,
yeah.
they've got a great tight end, a great running back. They
Yeah.
don't have really any receivers, so
They
they
don't have really any offensive line either.
So-
It's horrible.
no. So they've got to build everything. So why not just sell off what you can?
Yeah.
And you may keep some aging vets just to keep your roster at a bare minimum money wise that you have to, and then build from there.
Yeah. So I see the question on there. Do you think that the Raiders would ever trade that spot out,
Hell no.
given the right offer,
What
or do you think it would be smart because of how much they need,
okay.
and then defer to next year?
It would be great if
Yeah, but there's no guarantee they'll get the first pick next year. So then,
But they'll have multiple first round picks in order to trade up to the
yeah, but
person they want.
but you can quarterback's obviously the most important position. Period.
Yeah.
So
but
why not go
Mendoza is one of the weakest
First overall.
overalls.
I agree with you
Yeah.
as far as like pure talent goes. Because most
Really?
of these guys, yeah.
You think he's weaker than Cam Ward?
Yo, yeah. Have you? Yeah,
Kim
Oh,
Ward's
yeah.
a gangster, dude.
dude, definitely.
You must not have been watching him at the end of the year. Like he
Yeah.
started to figure it out at the end of the year.
Did you watch him play at Miami?
He's a lot more mobile inside, not as far as running the ball. He's more mobile inside the pocket. he's shifting and moving
Yeah.
around and like he does, and then he'll
You think
he'll
his
squirt up.
decision making skills is better?
Oh
No.
by the end of the year, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, like you're talking decision making skills in college as opposed to the pros, you
Yeah.
know, which he's in the pros. You haven't seen Mendoza in the pros to make decisions,
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like I think there's no doubt that Mendoza is super, super, super
I don't know.
smart.
You guys tell us out there what y'all think.
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you
Listen-
guys think?
Listen, watching Ward play by the end of the year, I was watching a kid that I was like, okay, definitely he deserved to be the number 1 pick.
Yeah,
Robert Griffin III.
No.
that guy was.
He was playing his heart out on a team that was terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I mean, he was carrying that team, and I was super impressed.
he was so electric.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels was the same thing. He carried a team that was
Yep.
not good, dude.
Well, no, Washington was a good
We
team.
just had this debate the other day
Yeah.
about this.
Well, they had a good coach too.
They have the same coach this year.
I'm just saying.
They weren't as injury ridden this year.
Yeah. I was really high on Washington coming into the season because they picked pieces up.
They added more pieces.
Yeah, to what they already had and kept most of what they already had. And I was like, but like the fault in that is that it's an extremely aging roster.
They had a lot of they added a lot of veterans, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
That are at the end of their
That are at
careers.
the end of their career. It was
Yeah.
great for that first year,
Mhm.
you know, but you had to you had to replace all these guys. You could, do it for a quick shot, but like they wasn't sustainable.
Well, maybe they pass on Mendoza and go for Malik Willis.
No.
I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
Honestly, I hope Miami gets him.
So, like, I think Mendoza's a little more better. A little more better. A lot more better. I think he's a little underrated. I mean, as much as the first overall pick can be, I think people are kind of sleeping on him.
People have been sleeping on him his whole life.
Yeah, and I think he just processes the field. He's A++ processor of the field, of knowing when to do the right thing at the right moments, when to run, when to throw the ball away, when to take a sack, when to throw to intermediate or short routes, depending on what the defense is giving him. I think he has that, and I think he's a halfway decent athlete too.
I'm going to be patient with the kid. As of now, I don't think that he is. I think because of this draft, he's going to go first overall. But I think that he is not as quick on the trigger as everyone claims he is. I think there was a lot to do with the system he was in and everything else. I think that when he gets into the NFL, he's going to struggle.
He's going to get a rude awakening.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Everyone does.
I think that
Mostly,
if he's able to, and they're patient with him, he's got a good chance. But there's a good chance he could just be fed to the wolves and lose his consciousness. Especially the way he talks and acts. He seems to be. He seems a lot tougher than he comes off with that whole like nice guy, smiling.
He grew up in Miami. You gotta be tough.
Okay, listen, yeah. Because look, he grew up 2.5 miles. Did you see his parents' careers? Okay, not exactly the hood tough. Okay, buddy.
yeah.
So, but like what I'm saying is he may be mentally tougher than he comes off with the happy-go-lucky, crying, smiling.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Updating my LinkedIn profile.
He has to be.
But
He absolutely is.
but the fact of the matter is that you have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Because right now I don't know.
Yeah, he's got to be tough. I mean, just for all the different transitions
My
and
truck?
everything that he
you
did.
grab for me.
So, how about all the coaching moves? There's a lot of them.
Hold on, what'd you just pass up though? What was that?
Malik.
Oh yeah. I'll take him with Dolphins for now.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
yeah, we'll take him. It's going to be a new Green Bay system down there, so
Yeah.
he'll feel right in.
Thank you.
We don't support this.
I support this.
So
James.
the coaching moves.
Which one do you like the best?
Okay. The
First.
the best.
Yeah.
Keep going. There's more.
No, that's all we got.
Yeah. Look.
Rattle them off, John. Go.
So we got Salah to the Titans, Halfley to the Dolphins, Stefanski to Atlanta, McDaniel to the Chargers as the OC, Matt Ryan to the Falcons as the team president, Jesse Mentor to the Ravens, Eagles hire
Sean Mannion.
Sean Mannion, Packers QB coach as their new OC. There's a few more, Chris. I thought.
Yeah, there are. So,
yeah, right here. Here we go.
Oh,
McCarthy to Pittsburgh, Gannon to Green Bay as the defensive coordinator. I love that.
yeah.
Joe Brady stays in Buffalo as the head coach. Brian Daboll to the Titans as the offensive coordinator. Jets fire their OC. Broncos fire their OC.
Crazy.
So, let's start off with the
Head coaches.
the head coaches. So, the Halfley to the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
As he did those interviews, I have way more respect for the guy.
Hell yeah, me too, dog.
Yeah.
I've seen him interviews, man. I'm like, that's our guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a man right there.
So I'm pretty excited. I think the Sala and Dayball connection in Tennessee is going to be pretty exciting. I think Mentor is a good young coach.
Mm-hmm.
And then
McCarthy.
other than that,
You got McCarthy though.
McCarthy is a Pittsburgh native.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but other than that,
Mhm.
it doesn't make sense to me.
Joe Brady.
Joe Brady, he was picked by his boy.
Yeah.
But listen, right now that is watch him call it town. Josh, it might as well call him the Buffalo Allens. All right, because everything runs through him. That's the only organization that I know truly that one player has full total
Wasn't
control.
he sitting in on the interviews?
Yeah.
So does Lamar in Baltimore.
No.
Yeah.
Lamar may have a say in things, but no person has as much power as Josh Allen does in Buffalo.
I highly believe that Harbaugh's gone because of Lamar.
He may be, but I'm talking about the whole town.
Yeah,
Josh
I
Allen,
agree.
like
He's a god.
there's people still in the city of Baltimore that are talking about Joe Flacco. Like there's something about that guy. You know what I mean?
Know what that reminds me of?
Yeah.
The Hangover. We're just living here in Allentown.
But that's the thing. Like he literally can do if he wants it, he gets it. That's how it is to me.
Susan Jenkins says, Chris E,
Yes.
it's the Patriots for the win.
Tell him.
Listen, Susan,
me.
I love you and Craig so much, but I'm going Seahawks.
Seahawks are going down. They're going down.
I like Matt Ryan, president at Atlanta.
Okay, can I say something about that real
Mhm.
fast? I want to call major. Let me look at the audience. I just want to say that Matt Ryan to the Falcons is amazing, but they hired a GM yesterday. His name is Ian Cunningham, and as a minority hire from an assistant GM, most teams usually get 2 third-round compensations, but not my team. My team doesn't. No,
Here we go.
because you know why? Because someone says, "Oh, you know what? Matt Ryan, technically, because he's the president, he's going to be making most of the decisions with the staff. So guess what? Your new GM hire, you're not going to get any comps or the 3rd-round picks, which I call bullshit."
Big
Yeah.
crybaby over there.
Listen, if that happened to you guys be throwing a fit too.
Man, we've been throwing a fit since 72.
Okay,
All right.
I'm so pissed about that.
The only good thing we got
I'm
going.
happy for Ian Cunningham. I'm very happy for him. Congratulations, but the NFL
But nah.
screwing us.
It's been
No.
20 something years we didn't won a playoff game.
Playoffs? We talking playoffs?
Bullshit.
All right.
I think McDaniel though, with Harbaugh.
Oh,
I do.
dude, I want to be a fly.
with Justin
on that
Herbert
wall.
out there, you know.
Just I love the hire. I love the hire. I think there was better places for him, and they dropped the ball. Like me and Chris were
No,
talking
yeah.
about, like if you want a tailor-made offense for that guy's scheme and the way he does things, Detroit,
Yeah.
Rock City.
Detroit. Think
Well,
about
I
that.
probably didn't like his
Gibbs.
attitude.
That was the biggest thing we
You
talked
know?
about.
Well, like, look, Gibbs, Williams,
Mhm.
St. Brown's,
Speed.
Laporta,
Everything.
bro, everything,
Everything.
speed,
Yeah.
all over the place. Dude, they probably would have won the Super Bowl. That guy went there.
Look, plain and simple, it would have been the best situation. There was no better pairing you could possibly think of. But we talked about it.
Dan came all in with that bullshit.
I don't think I think Dan's too just I'm gonna bite your kneecap.
Yeah.
And he's too laid back. I think, but with him and Harbaugh, their quirkiness is probably an amazing quirkiness together.
Yeah, because McDaniel's kind of quirky, and Harbaugh is a hard ass, but he's a quirky type of hard ass. He's a very quirky dude for sure.
Yeah.
So like he was like, okay, they don't have the exact same type of personalities at all, but they do.
But
they
they'll
are
feed off each other.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay. So favorite head coach hire?
Favorite head coach hire?
Yeah. So far.
Ooh.
I know mine, guys.
Well, we know you're.
John, yours better be the same.
I mean, the smartest one obviously is whatchamacallit going to the Giants.
Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Is that's one you like the best?
I mean, it's the smartest one. It's not necessarily the one I like the best.
Well,
I think the one that probably could be the most exciting is Stefanski in Atlanta.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite is Stefanski to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, we have a head coach, and now we got a new head coach, and being the eighth straight first-time head coach for the Dolphins, I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it exactly. You know, when he started talking, I really felt a lot better about it. I felt great. I love the way the guy's talking, man.
Yeah.
That is my idea of how football should run as a head coach.
Yeah.
The way he talks, you know, like we're gonna be a team and we're gonna be a brotherhood, but we ain't gonna be we're gonna dominate. We're gonna come in here and we are gonna smack you in the mouth and we're gonna have each other's back at the same time. But you're gonna come in here and you're gonna earn your position. I don't care who you are, but you are gonna earn your position. I love it.
Yeah.
That is what I'm talking about, dude. Now, I hear you talking, Bubba. I hear you talking. Let's see what you can do when we get on the field.
Do it.
We got some, and I have. He has some, in my opinion, he definitely has some leeway because we got some work to do.
Yeah.
We don't have a quarterback, bro. You know, like we have some pieces, and look, the defense by the end of the year was 10 times better than they should have been. They looked great. But if you don't got a quarterback in this league, ain't much you're gonna do.
No.
So my expectations they're tampered for sure.
Yeah, I think he's going to be building, you know, and who knows, you know, it's going to see what he's going to be working with here as far as what his direction is. That's why this coaching cycle was so chaotic, and you've got some of these people coming in, some retreads, but some of these guys are newer guys. I kind of want to wait and see, you know, what is their vision, you know.
Like the Stefanskis and the Harbaughs, we know what their vision
right,
is.
but the retreads that we do. But I'm saying like these newer guys, some of these newer guys that we've seen in the past, we already knew how from their coaching tree and everything else,
right?
What to expect. Like a Kubiak, we kind of know what to expect from his coaching tree. Halfley and stuff like that, we don't necessarily know because he doesn't come from the standard coaching tree. He's been in a couple of different coaching trees. So what he may present may not be what we expect. And so are some, like Jesse Mentor. Again, he's another coach who's actually been in a couple of different ones. He's not been in the same one. So again, a guy who may surprise you on what he actually presents versus what you think. You know,
I mean, I'm so excited about Stefanski in Atlanta, dude. With the offensive line, with the running back, with the receivers, and you know, a lot of people will point to the quarterback, but I think the quarterback's really good too. He's going to be really good. He's going to have a full season in front of him with a offensive-minded head coach, man. I think they light the world up, dude.
I think if he gets in there and he has another veteran quarterback in there
Mhm.
that's not a threat to him, that will change him dramatically as well.
Well, it wasn't really. I mean, Cousins really wasn't a threat because they made it clear pretty much at the end of the season prior. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but still, it's not a fun place to be in when one guy's getting paid $100 million and you're the first round pick. It still will mess with your head.
It's a lot of money.
It's a little bit different when the other guy
When you know there's no guy behind
the
you
guy that's
besides
behind
the
you
true backup.
is a true backup.
Yeah.
Well, he's the starter, dude. There's no doubt about it.
Right, but you got to think that is going to play in your mind a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Because if you mess up, you could get pulled real quick for the guy they're paying a shit ton of money.
A lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're a sneaky pick for next year, dude.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be a major problem. Their defense is going to be that much more experienced. They have a lot of young talent on that defense.
They've got so much youth on there.
Dude, that cornerback, I don't understand how he's not getting more play for rookie of the year, dude.
Oh, I know.
He snapped.
I was so mad. I wanted him so badly because I'm obviously, being a Notre Dame fan, I was watching him play and I was like, God, I want him on our team so badly. We need that. We need that type of player, because he reminded me of just of basically whatchamacallit from Baltimore. Just a lighter version of him.
I think he is on the finalist list.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he's in the top 5.
I mean, dude,
they have 2 guys from and the.
I think he should be the rookie of the year, dude. I really do.
Him and Pierce Jr.
I guess it's not as a savvy position. I guess maybe for that type of award. You know what I mean?
It's hard. It's hard for the DBs.
They're gonna give it to a linebacker.
It's Schwestinger.
Yeah, he's getting it, and from the linebacker from Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, he played lights out.
Yeah, dude, he did. But I think I like, wow, dude, he played so good. He had 4 interceptions too, didn't he?
Yeah, yep.
4 or 5 interceptions. He played so good. And then you got them studs up front too.
Yeah.
And they played well, dude. They played really well. And now they're going to be that much more experienced coming
together.
into camp.
Yep.
Together.
Yeah.
That's the difference maker.
And then coming into camp, and Stefanski's he's an offensive head coach, but you got to remember he's at elite defenses. He knows what kind of defense they're looking to do.
Right.
And he's looking for what kind of defensive personnel.
So here's a question. Jim Schwartz.
I know.
Does he go to, because the talk has been that he tries to get out of there, and go into possibly San Fran, because obviously they need a DC. But does he say the heck with that and go to Atlanta?
I would
too.
I would. You're set up better to succeed over in Atlanta than you are in San Francisco as far as the personnel they have over there.
Yeah, they're already stacked up.
You've got all this youth you get to work with.
Yeah,
dude. It's to me, I feel like that was it's a better gig.
And that's what you saw last year was youth in Atlanta with their quarterback and with their defense. Because one game, the Penix have come out and he like Super Bowl contender, bro.
For sure.
Like light the world up.
And then the next week you're like, what's happening?
Dude, I remember that. I forget who they beat. Maybe somebody they weren't supposed to beat, dude. And they beat them, like they kicked their ass. And then came back the next week.
That's smoked. I remember. Yeah,
they got shut out.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Against a team, I can't remember which 2 teams it was.
Yeah.
They got shut out. Goose egg, 0 points against a team that they were supposed to handily whoop.
Yeah,
bro.
That's why it's funny to me. But like Demario Davis was talking about how he's a free agent and he may not go back to the Saints, which everyone just automatically assumes, right? He was talking to Kay Adams about it. And she got emotional. She's like, wait a minute, what? He's like, yeah, he goes, I don't know. He goes, I want to play again. So he's like, I'm here for the NFL. And she was shocked because she just assumed immediately he's going back to the Saints again, for another year.
That guy was gangster too. Bro.
And because he's what, 35, 36 or whatever, but he plays like lights out,
He was the best linebacker in the NFL for a little while there too.
And that was the first thing he was talking about. I'd like to go to if I don't come back, I would like to go to one of these young teams, and be that guy who gives them that experience, help teaches them,
like a Bobby Wagner in Washington last year.
And I was thinking, and that was the first place I thought of. I was like, what better place?
Is Pat still here?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I saw something out the corner of my eye, and I looked over and I was like,
I was like, what better place than a place like Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Because they need that linebacker in there already.
I love it.
And you put Jim Schwartz in there and you put him in there with them. Oof,
Hell yeah.
oof, oof.
Where's
Scary.
where's Sean McDermott go? He just sits out.
Sits out, I think. Yeah.
They tried him.
They did.
They tried him.
If I'm McDermott, I'm taking a break off anyways. I said this joke. I don't know if I said this jokingly a couple weeks ago, but him and I are the same age. Like just to put that in perspective. And I mean,
Where are you going then? You going to Tennessee as a DC?
yeah,
What's going on, man?
like he and nothing against you, Sean, but you look pretty rough, brother. You need to do take a year off and get a breather because that shit has put some years on you.
It's the
You know?
GM's fault.
Listen, so if Chris was the DC at the Titans, that'd be my favorite hire this year.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Shout
That's
out to
my
all
guy.
veterans.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
So, but yeah, I think he takes a year off and then steps back into a better situation. Absolutely.
That was a great situation up there.
Yeah.
I mean, what about Joe Brady in Buffalo too, man? Like, I like it. I wanted him to come to Miami really
Well,
bad.
if they don't get better players, though,
I think Joe Brady is meant to be it was meant to be a head coach. I think he was lining up for it. I don't know if he's going to be a good head coach,
yeah,
but he was on track to be a head coach shortly because they fast tracked him too soon when he was coming out of college. And I'm glad he didn't. So I think that this is not a too soon for him as far as trajectory, as far as him getting a head coaching opportunity. My thing is that he way this happened and in Buffalo, is this the best place for him instead of him going somewhere else and building something? Because I feel like this is a bad trap.
So I don't disagree with him for hiring him, but to me it was kind of counterproductive to what they were trying to do. So you fire McDermott, right? You fire him, but you keep an in-house coach in.
Yeah.
You fire him because you want change.
Yep.
You want to shake things up.
Yeah.
You want to bring something new in. You know what I mean? But you keep the same coach there as the head coach, and like, how much has really changed? Nothing really.
No.
nope.
And-
Can't still making bad picks.
I mean, honestly, yeah, and honestly, your defense might have got worse with
Yeah.
McDermott gone because that dude, he made miracles happen
Yeah.
over there. Like they looked like crap in the beginning of the year. By the end of the year, they were kind of clicking, dude. You know, and that's because of him. That guy's a gangster when
Yeah.
it comes to defensive stuff, dude.
And if Brady doesn't do well,
Mm-hmm.
you now what are you going to do? Because now you've lost your coordinator who was doing well for you as your OC, and now you've lost your OC and your DC, and now what? Now you have nothing to build with.
Yeah.
If you scraped it, threw it all away and brought someone totally fresh in and new, you could have had someone come in with a whole new setup.
Yeah.
And something new to build off of instead of just piecemealing it. Because now I'm scraping at the Band-Aid. I'm not treating it, the problem. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah. So my favorite hire overall,
Yeah.
not coordinator or head coach, was Bieniemy back to Kansas City. Love it.
How come he hasn't got no head coaching?
So
You think people just
Well-
think he's loyal, or
no.
people are just passing on him, or
So here's what happened. He left Kansas City and went to Washington
Mm-hmm.
to prove that it wasn't
Patrick
it wasn't
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. It wasn't Kansas City. It didn't go well in Washington. Not his fault necessarily, because it was a bad situation there in Washington. Team got sold. Everything went to crap. I mean, the whole 9 yards. So then he went to UCLA. Another bad situation there.
Horrible situation.
So then he comes back to Chicago, and he even said, he's like, if it had been anyone else, I wouldn't have left. I would have stayed the running back coach in Chicago. He's like, I loved it there.
Mhm.
He goes, home called me. And so he tried to break away to really find his own footing and to get that head coaching gig. But he's got a couple strikes against him. One, in his younger years, when he was a player and just coming out of being a player, he had some legal problems. All right.
Mhm.
He's a bit rough around the edges. So that tends to push people off. They're like, is this guy going to cause us problems? Do we want him to be the face of a franchise? So that scares some people away. Realistically, that's all old stuff. That's, he's still rough. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but like he's an old school coach.
Mhm.
And that's why his guys love him. He's one of, or if not the best running back coach in the league, period, bar none. So
Yeah. And like, he's not the play caller over there. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Andy Reid's the play caller in Kansas City.
Yeah.
You know, but like, I think he is a vital and instrumental part over there that could start to give them some stability back in the building after a tumultuous year. You know what I mean?
Andy creates the plays and he institutes them. It's just like
Schemes,
Nagy does, like
blocking schemes,
yeah.
routes.
So like they talk about it. Basically, Andy will draw something up and he'll go in like a mad scientist and he'll just write a bunch of stuff on the board and he'll go, I want this, 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 and this. And then you've got to come in
And figure out how to put it together.
Like,
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
hold on. We need to break that down
like-
to be able to pass it down.
I mean, you want Travis here.
Schemes,
You want Pacheco here.
route
Like,
running,
okay, hold on. And then you've got to put it into action and train everyone and get them on to do it.
Mhm.
So you're running Andy's plays. It's so it's you're taking Andy's mind and putting it to work.
Yeah.
So there is you are doing stuff out there, but it is Andy's mind that you are becoming a part of, and he blends perfect with it. Him and Andy are a great meld. That's one thing. Nagy was good, but not as good as Ben-Ami.
Second favorite was Gannon to Green Bay.
Oh,
Yeah, with Mike.
I was not happy about that.
With Micah Parsons over there, dude. That guy's a fantastic defensive coach. I mean, he is a fantastic defensive coach. You give him some pieces like that, man.
I was watching him like where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? And I kept like stay away, stay away. Like I was like Al Harris, don't go there, don't go there. He didn't go there, and then I was like, all right, where's Rich Gannon at? I'm like watching him like a hawk, and I was pissed because I was like, go over to go to Tennessee or go to New York. And then when he landed, I was so mad because I knew it was a spot he was probably going to go.
Ayuk's gone now, huh? John Lynn said he's going to play his last snap.
Yeah, he has played his last.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's out of there.
He's out of there.
Is he is he like how some elite receiver? I don't know why there's always receiver drama.
They're prima donnas, man.
Yeah,
It's bred into them in the NFL.
It is, right?
Yeah.
it's not even enough. It's before that.
Oh no, it started a long time ago, dude.
Yeah,
Like this a long time ago. Like Terrell Owens, Ocho Cinco,
Yeah.
Randy Moss. They were all extreme prima donnas. Randy Moss was too. You just forget it because he's one of the greatest to ever step on the field.
well, Moss was, but Moss wasn't as bad as some of the other guys.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about, this is like Santonio Holmes,
Oh yeah.
freaking, not even like an AB. Like AB was a drama queen and whatever else, but like T.O., AB,
Like,
those guys worked. All right.
hmm
Ayuk,
they worked real hard.
Ayuk is like a Claypool. Okay. I've got a lot of talent and you better accept it
Yeah.
and respect it.
Like,
and I'm
see
going to
what
do what I
happened in
want.
Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and that's
Played
what's
for
happening.
Miami for a little while.
Yeah.
So that's why I think this is what's happening with Ayuk. When he's on, he'll do it and he'll do it. But when I don't want to,
When they gave him the contract, I thought that they paid him too much
I
money.
thought they
anyway,
did too. I wouldn't have paid him
I
that
mean,
much to
he
stay
was
there.
a fantastic
Yeah.
wide receiver, dude. He's really good, but I didn't think he was on that level
oh
at all. Like, they were paying him the top dollar, dude.
yeah,
Like top end of the wide receiver market, and I was like, you should have traded him to New England when they're at.
I know.
I think that's where he might go.
You think so? What if he goes to Vegas?
No, he's not going to New England.
Why? They were trying, dude. They almost traded for him. Like they were at the door.
Okay, who almost traded for him?
New England did.
When?
When
It was mid-season.
No, it was the contract. They were going to give him a contract. No, they wasn't. They were going to trade for him. Like right before San
Right
Francisco gave him the
I
contract.
think right before.
Yeah,
Right,
dude.
Yeah, but
It was
who-
either them or Pittsburgh at the time.
Right.
They were both like.
but that who was in charge then? Not these people. Not
Yeah.
Vrabel. Vrabel's not going to deal with that.
Damn right he's not.
But like,
That's why I like him.
and I agree, he's not going to deal with it. But like, who's to say he's going to come over there and act like that? Because it seems like it soured in San Francisco a couple years back,
Right.
and like he wanted to get the hell out of there, and
Right.
they forced him to stay by giving. I don't mean they didn't force him, but they basically forced him to stay by giving him $30 million a year.
Oh no.
Well, I think they gave him all that money and then got rid of Debo. Maybe there was like you know what I'm saying? Something sour about him not being the number one.
Listen, if your ego says it's either me or Debo, okay, whatever, fine. Then they chose, and then you're like, nah, I still don't want to stay here.
Yeah,
Like
he tried to call. Remember the whole thing? He tried
Yeah.
to call Jaden Daniels and have him talk to the people about
Yeah.
getting him over to Washington and da da da
Listen,
da da da.
No, if that's the case, if you want out and you want gone, freaking, you'll be gone. But guess what? No one's going to pay you. No one's going to trade for you now.
Well, if
Yeah,
they
they-
trade for him, they're not going to give much.
No,
for
they're
it.
not.
They're not going to give much.
Ripping dog.
They'll trade
They're
for
gonna
him.
trade for him.
They're just not going to give much.
What are you talking about, dude? They traded for DK Metcalf and gave him $30 million a year, bro.
Well, his contract's going to follow him.
Yeah.
DK.
Yeah.
No. Here's the thing.
Oh no, they paid DK Metcalf. They didn't
They-
trade him, did
yeah.
they? Yeah.
They paid DK. Here's the thing. I will trade you. You're San Fran, right? And I'm whatever team A or B or whatever. I will trade you, right? But I'm not taking that salary. You're eating that salary.
Yeah.
So-
Absolutely.
Okay. And
That's the way it is.
And then you're gonna go, and if you're San Fran, you're gonna go, okay, well then I'll eat the salary, but I want a second round pick, third round pick, and I'm gonna go, no. I'll give you a
They'd
fifth.
be like, hey,
I'll give you a
look,
sixth.
I'll give you a 6 and you take the contract.
And I'll be
Yeah,
like,
I'll take a 6, you take the contract. And
I'll-
they just want them out of their hair now.
right, but I'm gonna be like, I will give you a fifth, and I'll tell San Fran you're still eating the contract. I'm not giving you hardly anything because the player's not showing up.
No, I get it. No, but I mean,
So you're eating it on your books, and the player's not playing. I don't care because what if he doesn't show up for me?
I'm just talking like in regards to having a receiver there
Right.
or a good fit outside of the prima donna stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you throw Drake May, an Ayuk, bro, he can make that happen, dude. Like with him and Ayuk over there, I think it could be nasty.
It could.
Like it could be like Stefan Diggs going to
Right.
being a really good wide receiver in Minnesota to Buffalo with Josh Allen. And he was great
Right.
when he was in Buffalo with Josh.
But these teams are way smarter now with having these conversations with these players about who's going to show up and what kind of player is going to show up.
Yeah, they don't want poison in their locker
Right.
room.
No, definitely
and,
don't.
and they evaluate it way harder now. So
I mean, it's still.
unless
What do you think, Chris?
unless you're Cleveland,
Yeah.
I was going to say that's where he's going to go. He's going to go to Cleveland.
Cleveland.
He's going to go to Cleveland with Shador.
So if I was San Francisco, I'm like, you tried me, bro. Hey, Cleveland, give me a 7, bro. Come get him.
How about that? Shador's in the Pro Bowl.
Oh,
Joe Flacco's in the Pro Bowl too.
wow. It's insane. Like,
It is- The Pro Bowl used to be. It used to be something.
it's nothing.
You know what I mean?
It's ridiculous. It really is. It's ridiculous. They've ruined it because they play flag football.
Yeah.
Dude. What
Yeah.
are we talking about here?
So I remember as a kid watching them do all the competitions. So they were like, "We'll bring back the competitions," and they're not like, no one even wants to do them anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it used to be the real studs out there. You know,
Yeah,
It,
the longest throw. You know,
they
those were cool.
they were like, "Oh, we're gonna send you out to Hawaii. We're gonna do all this stuff." And it's like, "Oh, you know what? We'll do it in frickin' Topeka, Kansas. You ready to go?" They're like, "No one." Like,
They're in Orlando, bro.
I know that, but get what I'm saying? Like, it's like
it's
horrible.
every year now. It's in Orlando, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they get to go to Disney World,
Yeah.
or
Ooh,
Disneyland, whatever.
Like-
we're from Florida, so
Yeah, I know.
Disney World.
like
Yeah.
it's not fun. No one wants to go there.
At least go to Volcano Bay.
I can't stand Disneyland, dude. Honestly, that's just me and my wife went there for our honeymoon. I was
Yeah.
like, why?
What?
are we
I know.
here? I don't know, dude. It was during COVID though. That's why. So it was like very limited.
I get that. I
I know.
understand
Well,
that.
we
but-
were supposed to originally get married in like
Like,
July,
yeah, but way
Like-
before.
like July, and we couldn't do it because it was right in the height of COVID, like right in the middle of it. So we had already paid for a honeymoon, so we just took off on a honeymoon instead, and didn't
Yeah.
get married yet. We just went and hung out all over. And then when we did get married, she's like, well, we're still going to kind of do an official honeymoon. And I was like, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Let's spend some more money. Let's do that.
They're,
Right now.
they're,
Yeah, that's great.
they're gonna be the couple that like redoes their honeymoon.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
You know what? We've been together 5 years.
Yeah.
We should renew our vows.
Yes.
No, not me. That ain't me. I ain't him.
Mm.
No, that's my wife is all about it. If I said let's get renew our vows right now, she's like, yeah, let's go.
Oh, listen,
10 years, we're gonna go to like fucking
Somewhere cool.
Chris.
Fiji or
Yeah.
something.
Chris, how much you want to make a bet? We're going to be at an event very shortly with them renewing their vows.
5 years. 5 years.
Yeah.
In 5 years.
Has it been 5 already?
Has it? Oh yeah, it has.
Mine'll be 3 in a few days.
Yeah. So we got to be able to get you out of the country, bro.
Yeah, it's coming soon. Don't
Because
worry.
that's going to
Yeah.
kibosh the whole thing. If not,
Yeah, don't worry. It's coming.
if you can't go, then we can't go out of the country. We're going to have to do it in the States somewhere, and that's not going to work.
Don't worry. Let God do his thing.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah. How about Belichick? They tried him, huh?
Ooh.
How is he not a first round
Okay.
ballot?
So
Let me step out, real guys. I use the restroom real fast.
So here's what I don't understand. Okay, so the excuses that come out of this, for starters, I don't remember what I voted, and all
Is
this
that
stuff.
what they said?
Yeah, that was what what's his nuts, said his favorite friend from the Colts and whatchamacallit, whatever the GM that used to be with the Colts and Buffalo. But then other people were like, well, I really, because so in that class, right, you have old veteran players, right, and then coaches and members or people who
Do
have
you have that picture
of
of the
so
first class? There we go.
yeah, so in that thing you have and I don't have it up on our picture on this one.
Frank Gore's on there again.
Yeah, I know. so the we have the whatchamacallit, we have the you have the veterans who, and then you have the coaches, and then you have the people who are done something for the league.
Yeah.
Right. And those guys are, sitting here, and those are all in that same group, which makes no sense to me. Right. Because then people are like, well, these old time players, we got to vote that, we got to give them a shot,
Yeah.
freaking, I can't keep
Kevin Williams.
I can't not put Roger Craig in. It's like, if someone's up and they're a stud, they're a first time ballot, they got to go in. No ifs, ands, or buts. Not a question. This is not even a thought process. Like, what are you going to do? Like when Tom comes up, you're going to, Brady, you're going to go, oh, freaking, he was involved with that stuff just like freaking Bill was. We should probably wait 1 year and then we'll vote him in.
Who gets in there for sure?
And that right there?
Yeah.
And as far as
So there's five people going in this year.
I don't think any of them get first ballot. I mean, Drew Brees.
These aren't just first ballot.
Yeah.
On this.
Oh,
This is
finalists.
Yeah,
The
these are the
finalists.
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 Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Drew Brees for sure.
Larry Fitzgerald,
Larry Fitzgerald, no doubt.
Luke
Kuechly.
Luke's in there for sure.
Oh, Luke Kuechly all day.
For sure.
He's one. He's not. No,
No,
no.
he's not first ballot.
Terrell Suggs.
I'm leaning towards Suggs.
He just had that thing at Starbucks,
No, what happened?
wasn't it?
Oh, where he pulled
he
a
pulled
gun
the gun
out?
out?
Somebody that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was a
something
couple
like
years
that.
ago.
No, that was just recently. That was this year, like within 6 months ago.
Have you been drinking?
Seriously,
No, it's been like 6 months, dude.
it was not that long.
I think it was at least a year, bro. I might be wrong. I've been.
Hold on, I'm bringing it up.
I know.
Bringing it
Oh,
up.
so just so you know, I went to use the bathroom real quick, and I talked to my wife for a quick second. She said she don't care if you can go out of the country or not. We're gone.
Just so it was April 9th of 2024.
Okay, damn
2
correct.
years.
So 2 years
Well,
ago.
maybe the video didn't pop up till not that long ago. Listen, time be flying.
It does. Man.
So Drew Brees, Luke,
I
Larry.
didn't even see that, dude.
You need glasses.
Listen,
Let me try your glasses. real quick.
Jason Witten,
Are these like?
They're readers, dude.
Yeah, I definitely can't see.
Eli,
N-
Adam Vinatieri.
I like Vinatieri.
I like Vinatieri.
I like Vinatieri.
So there's 4.
What's the AU over there?
Vinatieri, right?
That's That's Mr. Clutch.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if he's all-time points.
I
I
think
think Morton Anderson's all-time points or something like that.
I thought he passed him.
Did he?
Yeah.
He may have.
so you got Vinatieri,
Okay, so
Luke,
my question
Larry.
so my question is you've got the guards, right? And like Yonda, or you got the linemen with Yonda, Anderson, Williams.
I mean, Yonda's a monster, dude.
I know.
He is a monster. So hold on, let's back this bus up real
Okay.
fast. Let's go to Eli Manning real quick because this
Okay.
is a massive debate within for people. What do you think about Eli Manning?
I think Eli Manning is one day going to be in the Hall of Fame, but not this year.
I don't. I mean, do you think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame?
Without a doubt, dude. He won 2 Super Bowls against Tom Brady.
Here,
Okay.
here's the
absolutely.
problem. Here's the problem.
Vinatieri is all-time points.
Here's the problem with Eli Manning. If you look at what he's done, like you go into look at the stats, right? You look at all pros and all that stuff. He is not in
Hall of Fame material.
not in the Hall of Fame material.
Okay.
So, does he have a lot of numbers? Yes. Does he have 2 freaking Super Bowls? Yes. Generally, once you get 2, that usually for a quarterback is almost like the lock.
Hmm.
And that's the problem.
There's no problem.
So
There's only been 59 of them. So you got to think about it. If you're a quarterback and you've won 2 of the 59, it usually puts you in pretty good odd numbers.
Definitely.
Yeah, jump on there. Come here, Pat.
Get in.
come on in, Pat.
Share a mic with you. So is Warren Moon a Hall of Famer?
No.
Yes.
He is. Is John Elway a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Eli Manning's got more all-time passing yards than both those guys, and he's got 2 Super Bowl rings.
Yes. And no, I agree that he has the stats. My problem is that the all pros, the actual like the numbers where he was competing against his comparisons,
Mhm.
He was not the better quarterback at the time of the people he was playing against.
So who was the top 5? Who would you say is the top 5 in the era? Obviously, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees.
So
Tom
even
Brady,
even
Tom
like
Brady.
even in his draft class, Roethlisberger and Rivers had better careers than he did.
Well, Rivers had a longer career.
You can't say better if he didn't win a Super Bowl.
He
Well, even
But he was a-
numbers-wise, though.
Ri-
Even numbers-wise, Manning's got more passing yards than both those guys.
Are you
Aside from Rivers.
Rivers. I don't think
he
so.
doesn't have more passing yards than Roethlisberger
He doesn't?
at all.
No.
Not even close.
But the thing is that with those guys is that the better quarterback. If I'm looking at it on a thing, I would have preferred, as I look at it, is that Roethlisberger and Rivers were better quarterbacks overall than Manning. Manning just happened to be on. It's not that he's
But
not.
why can't all 3 be Hall of Famers?
They can all 3 be. It's just when I look at them, it's if I'm on a scale, he's on the lower end of the scale. It's not that he can't be in. It's just he's not.
How many times has he been up for the Hall of Fame?
This is his 3rd year, I think.
3rd year?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to get in at some
So
point.
Yeah.
So just for context,
Yeah.
Big Ben is number 7 all time. Philip Rivers is number 8
For 8,
all time.
and Eli's 11.
It's
right?
11.
But he's got Eli's right behind Dan Marino for passing yards, and he's got more than John Elway, Warren Moon, Fran Tarkenton.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the hard part is that when you look at these numbers, because of the change in the game, statistically, these
Yeah.
guys have these insane
Way
numbers
more
now.
stats. Yeah.
But when you look at them, no one would ever go Dan Marino or Eli Manning is a better quarterback than Dan Marino.
So if you look at the time period, 4 quarterbacks, you had some of the greatest quarterbacks to ever walk the face of the planet.
In that
Yeah.
that generation,
You got
for sure.
Manning, Breeze,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brady,
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger, dude.
Yeah.
So like in comparison to quarterbacks
Aaron
of his
Rodgers.
era,
Yeah,
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers, so like he was not up to par as far as statistics goes and dominance goes.
But he played on a different team too. Team was a little more defense oriented.
Oh no,
It's
not.
didn't really have number one weapon.
No, he's
Esco Burris,
Yeah, but
Tiki
Cruz,
Barber.
Till he had a
I
gun.
don't think he really played with much with
Tumor.
Barber.
Yeah, I think it was at the end of
At
Tiki
the end, I
Barber.
think
They
Tumor
had
was
all.
towards
Yeah.
the end too.
But the thing is that he had he had a good career. The problem was that Eli was just not a good as a quarterback in comparison to when you put him up against everyone else.
That's why he's
You
got
know.
the 2 Super Bowls, obviously.
Oh, obviously,
and
no.
who he beat in the
Yeah,
Super Bowls.
absolutely.
Exactly.
No.
That's what I mean. That's why it's a
So-
no-brainer. 'Cause
so-
of who he beat
So
in the Super Bowl.
this would be my opinion on it.
Mhm.
As far as NFL standards goes, he's definitely an NFL Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He's definitely a Hall of Famer. And the NFL is a little more lax on their requirements compared to other
Like
Hall
the
of
MLB.
Fame. Like Major League Baseball, it is hard to get in there. You
Yeah.
got to be a
I know.
dominant.
D-Rose still
player.
ain't in.
Yeah,
So-
Manny Ramirez didn't make it. I know there was
Dude.
asterisks, but still, I mean, if you're gonna there's a couple other guys that got in that
Yeah. So
Bob
like,
Houston.
I think in those standards that the NFL holds for their Hall of Fame, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. I think if you take that out of it, our opinions,
Yeah.
because of the historical significance of his Super Bowl wins, especially the first one with the helmet catch and the 18-0 Patriots, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he does.
That alone, off of that, because that's one of the most epic games against, like, being one of the biggest underdogs that you could be in winning.
And then that 2011 season, they beat a 15-1 Packer team in Lambeau.
Yep.
the
In
playoff.
Lambeau, yep.
Then they went to San Francisco, beat a 13-3 49er team that had a dominant
Oh,
defense.
absolutely.
Beat them in San Francisco, then in the Super Bowl and beats
Yep.
Tom Brady.
Took it to Tom again.
I mean, that's a pretty impressive
Oh,
run.
absolutely. They're ridiculous. The hard part is, especially when it gets to this, because they have such a backlog in the position groups. So when they get up here, as you look at it, right?
Well, so 5 can get in on that list?
5 can get on the list. So you look at this. So you have 3 receivers right now, right?
Yeah.
And the Torrey Holt, Reggie Wayne problem, right?
Yeah.
And they go into this situation where they're like, okay, well, maybe we put one position in per player,
Mhm.
right? So they're like, okay, well, we'll do Drew Brees, we'll do Larry Fitzgerald,
Mhm.
we'll do Luke Kuechly, and we'll sit here. Maybe we'll do
Yanda?
Woodson, and then we're like,
Terry, you got
Vinatieri.
Vinatieri.
Terry.
Yeah.
And they're like, because Frank Gore may get in, but realistically, the hard part,
Time's running out for him.
I know.
I don't think he should be in there.
No one's gonna remember him if you don't make it now.
But the hard part is that he could still make it in on the
Veterans Committee.
the Veterans Committee, like the group.
Brian Young and
Yeah.
a couple of those guys made
But-
it that way.
But it's the hard part is that you look at this and you struggle with this process because they backlog it because for some reason in their head, only so many can go in at one time.
Mhm.
Instead of just saying, hey, look, we have a lot of great candidates. We're going to send all these candidates in, and they did change it up every year. It's not the same.
Well, they're not putting Belichick in just is a huge problem for the Hall of Fame, man.
That's crazy,
like they
dude.
just went.
I was surprised. That they
I
didn't
couldn't
allow
believe it, dude.
again.
Spygate.
Like
Deflate.
what?
You think that's what?
That's what they said, but
Then
pissed off
Brady's
the
just-
writers, too.
Then Brady's the same way, then too. You would
Well-
have to view it as the same way.
So would the argument maybe be Belichick's record without Tom Brady, which is below 500?
Right.
Well, below 500 is that the only?
So then you're going to say that Landry, that
I'm just trying to figure out what would be.
right, but that's
You know.
that's the whole problem is that you'd have to go look at every other coach who had a great quarterback
Right,
is now got to be stripped of his record and then looked at it. What did he do?
sure.
What did Walsh do without Montana?
Well,
What
he did pretty well,
but-
but yeah,
but-
that's the
Steve
exception.
Young.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the-
but
that's one of
without
the
Steve
exceptions.
Wong, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
what do these guys do, without these star players?
Mhm.
That's the whole point.
So
Like you
there's-
can't
There's one guy that I can think of that did it with mostly with, but also without, which would be Andy Reid, because he had McNabb at first, and when he got fired from there, eventually
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith,
Yep.
and they
Turned Alex Smith's career.
dude, and
Yeah.
they had a rookie Kareem Hunt that year,
Mhm.
and they were balling.
Yeah.
They didn't go to the Super Bowl. They were
Right.
balling.
Yeah, 11, 12
Right.
wins. wins
Yeah.
every year with Alex.
But
Smith.
that's the thing is that
Who's a better all-time coach, Andy Reid or Bill Belichick? You think?
Belichick.
That's a
Has he got
interesting
6 rings?
question.
6 rings, right?
6 rings.
Yeah.
so well 8 rings.
Yeah.
Well,
2 with the
coordinators.
Giants.
Yeah.
Yep, 2 with the Giants.
Better. I think as far as
But Andy
knowing the
Reid's won for
game,
two organizations too, and 3 different
it's
quarterbacks.
that's a hard one because they're 2 different types of coaches. Because
Just as a head coach, though.
head coach, I think head coach overall, I think it definitely Belichick. Because he prepares his guys, he can prepare his guys from all angles.
Yeah.
Andy is a great leader and a great coach, but Belichick took the time to learn the offense so he could help teach his guys.
Plays 1 year.
Yeah,
was on
so he
Thursday
could help
for a
teach,
defensive coach.
so he could help teach that.
You know, who was it that brought up this point? Oh, James Harrison. Excuse me, brought up an interesting point about Mike Tomlinson. He's not a Hall of Fame coach because he doesn't have a coaching tree.
Mm.
And I never really thought about it that way,
Right.
which I say it should keep him out of the Hall of Fame. But he said he never developed any kind of none of his assistants really became head coaches anymore.
Oh, that's a good point.
So-
That's
never
actually
thought
a
about
really
it.
good point.
Coaches on the Steelers
Yeah.
didn't develop that went on to take
But also, like there was several head coaches from Belichick's tree that became head coaches,
none
but none of them were successful.
Right.
None of them were
Yeah.
successful.
But here's the thing is that if I teach something, right, and I'm passing it along, what defines, why would my coaching tree define, because then Bill Parcells would then be one of the greatest
He
teachers ever.
He is.
Right. I understand it, but I'm saying,
Bill Walsh,
Right.
West Coast
Right.
offense.
And Kyle Shanahan now. Did you see Kyle Shanahan's 2019 staff?
Well, that's really, if you want to get real technical, it's Mike Shanahan's
Shanahan's.
tree.
yeah.
Because all them guys were underneath him
Right.
originally. and
Yeah,
all of them
Washington.
were, yeah.
But I'm saying-
Kyle
And Kyle has redefined
but
it.
Kyle Shanahan developed the LaFleurs too. But yeah, Mike Shanahan had
You want that
Yeah.
off there? Is that what you're
McVay.
saying?
No. I was
Yeah.
He's
Sean
like,
McVay's kind of
my
built a
OCD.
pretty nice little
oh, he's a gangster.
but I'm saying I can teach all that all day long, but if it doesn't matter if you go off and do all that, I'm more concerned about like what if I'm able to keep doing that, here and with a bunch of other people,
Yeah.
like continue that continuity in house. I'd much rather see someone able to do that with with generations of players than watch someone, watch it go off and spread. If I teach a system that's amazing, that is like with Walsh and all those guys and able to grow that's super cool. But that doesn't mean for me, Tomlin, to be able to do that for 19 years at an organization
Was
to
that
keep
the
it.
organization or was that Tomlin? No.
But that's what I'm saying. Tomlin, to be able to do that in Pittsburgh for that long.
Right, but was that the organization kind of just putting
No,
that
because he's
business-
had different GMs. He's had different coaches. He's been able to hold that all
different
together.
coordinators? You mean?
Yep.
Oh, dude, I think he's a Hall of Fame.
He's had
So-
Yep.
Yeah,
He's had
because-
different GMs there. He's had different coordinators. He's had
But they've always promoted within for front office, haven't they? They kind of
yeah, not always. No. And the problem that they've had there is that the only thing consistent has been him. They've had
Yeah, that makes sense.
and for him to be able to hold all that shit show together for that long, and to stay pretty much a consistent, to stay at that consistent level, whether or not they kept him at mediocrity or not, to stay at that level is insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, my thing that separates Belichick from all of them, he was the GM too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and he did it with so much less at times.
I mean, come on, like money wise,
And
yeah. I mean,
I
it
guess
was,
you can make the argument the 1 year Brady got hurt, they went 11-5.
Yeah.
Zach Castle,
Yeah.
dude.
so like that's. I mean, you're wearing multiple hats, right? You're picking players, you're developing players. Your cap isn't. I don't know. They weren't spending money on people, So you got other players that are sacrificing their financials to come there and to take less money to play with that whole entire team.
So that's why I think that Belichick is the greatest coach.
Like
ever
that's
walked
the
planet.
definition
Because
of
they-
a coach.
Yeah, definitely. And like he would come in and make people better.
Yeah.
Like he has this roster that's below standards. They're not going out and spending a bunch of money on free agents. They're not blowing money. They're drafting and then developing.
Huh.
They're in like
And the next man up.
and like them guys became stars. Like they did pick up a couple. They had this. They went and got Santi Samuel at one point, which was a big free agent at that time. They got Randy Moss. That was like those were like the two biggest ones.
Yeah.
Corey Dillon at one point, which changed the game over there when Corey Dillon came over there. But like all the other players, for the most part, were drafted.
Yeah, they would
people.
they would trade back in the draft.
Yeah.
They picked up some like Rodney Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, people later in their career. Yeah, exactly. Some good veterans,
And
you
think
know.
about what them guys who weren't really much, fourth, fifth, sixth round picks on the defense, on the offensive line, who became superstars over there, because that dude coached them up. And like you can make the argument, well, would Belichick have done that if Brady wasn't there? Probably not. But
It
would
doesn't
Brady?
matter. He was there.
But you can flip that around and say, would Brady would have done what he did
Yeah.
if Belichick wasn't there?
Yeah.
In the beginning, he went to Tampa. I understand, but he was already coached up. He was not that player when he got there, dude. And it was the perfect combination of that coach and that quarterback at that time, and they couldn't have done it without each
No,
other.
no. When he went to Tampa, he was ready for a change. Is all. It was
Yeah.
a different place in his career.
Great roster in Tampa.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
great.
so-
And- I mean,
And
and,
Gronk came in and saved the day.
and the realization was that
COVID.
he was just he was looking he was looking to go at a couple different places. So he was just looking for something different.
And you want to go to San Francisco too.
Yeah, he looked
Yeah.
hell. He almost went to Chicago for
Yeah,
Christ's sakes.
And you can
It's
even
crazy.
you can even think about when Brady got suspended, or he got suspended for like the first couple games of the year.
Like 3, I think.
Yeah, and they had Matt Castle. Matt Castle got hurt, and then they had Jacoby Brissett, and they were still winning.
And then Garoppolo, they were 4-0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Garoppolo came
Yep.
in as
Oh, it
first.
wasn't Castle. It was Garoppolo at
Garoppolo,
first. He
yeah.
got hurt,
Yeah.
and then they brought in Jacoby Brissett, and all of a sudden they're a running quarterback team now. Like, dude, that dude coached them up, man. You know.
Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
man.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it, brother.
absolutely, bro.
Say, let's switch gears, guys, because we're about out of time, and
Yeah.
we've been talking all football again.
Giannis,
Giannis.
you got it? You got it?
Yeah, I
Put
got it.
that thing up there real quick.
Yeah, you out of here, Pat?
All right, see you
All right,
later,
Pat,
brother.
shout out to my boy Pat.
Jira Media.
Okay, so here is the latest odds. There was a huge talk yesterday of
Yeah.
him getting traded.
I know.
Now it has,
doesn't change.
well, it shifted today
Yeah.
to more of him probably staying.
I know what is going on.
I don't know, man. I
Get
don't.
out of there.
I don't think they're getting what they want,
No,
and they're like, okay, well, you know what? We'll just wait till free agency.
And then what? Then they don't get nothing? He just
Yeah.
goes?
Yeah. Which is it's at the end of this year, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a free agent at the end of the year.
Which I'll be honest with you, he will lose his mind. I mean, he'll be so pissed off at them because I mean, he's
he wants to
basically-
go.
he made that city that city.
Well, he told him, he said, "Look, we've done the deal,
Yeah.
but you promised me.
You're not bringing it to the table.
You said you were going to do this. You didn't do it.
Yeah.
Get me out of here."
Yeah, they're way under 500, dude.
Yeah.
Like, all right, it's run its course.
Yeah.
Um.
I'd be so mad if I was a Milwaukee fan.
Oh man, I'd be
Talk about like being way up here and then being way down here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
So, what do you think, Chris? What do you think happens here? Does he get traded? If so, to who, or does he stay?
I think he does get traded. I think though it's gonna have to be to. I know, like yesterday, the big talk Shams had mentioned about Minnesota. He threw them in there. That was like
with,
kind of
with Edwards.
yeah, which kind of caught me off guard because I know that was not originally on the spot. And obviously Golden State, Miami, and New York. So I had, we had talked about it. I had said Atlanta had one of the better package deals that they could send out.
What
Yeah.
was that package? Do you remember?
Yeah,
It was great. I liked it.
They already got all of like Milwaukee's picks for the draft or something.
see.
So it'll be easy for them to exchange them like back and forth. I don't remember the
real
exact
quick.
details.
So for Atlanta, they would send over Kristaps and then Risotcher, Okonkwo, and
A couple draft picks as well, correct?
yeah. Hold on a second.
Let me just see where he put here.
Walker. They're gonna trade Walker, right?
when I don't know, I can't remember.
Hold on, I'll say
Chris came up with it, and I was like, man, that's actually really good, dude.
Yeah.
it.
I seen one thing they were talking. They said the Spurs. He could go with Wemby.
Nah,
No,
would
they're not
trade-
giving up anything for that.
why would you?
They would give Castle.
I wouldn't give up nothing. They are set up. They are stacked.
They're young and stacked.
They are so stacked, and I'm talking all the way down to the end of the bench, bro. They have Brian on the bench. They got Keldon Johnson on the bench coming off the bench. They got
Okay,
Harper coming off the bench.
there you go. So they would send Kristaps, Gonku, Rasacher, and Newell, plus the Pelicans pick, which should be the first overall pick.
Well, maybe
They
have the best.
They have the best odds of being the number one pick.
Yeah.
All right. So
It's still a lottery, right?
yeah, still a
Yeah.
lottery, but like
they have the best.
they have the best odds. So and then they could add their own pick as well. But they're the best odds of landing and then they could team him up with Jalen Johnson. And they have their other youth there as well. So they would be set up really good. Where do I think he'll end up? Because it's going to get chaotic and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably what's nuts about this is it probably is going to be Minnesota. And the crazy turmoil of all this, Minnesota or Golden State. I don't like either one of those squads for a return.
I love him in Golden State.
I do too, but I don't like the return back from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
What do they get? Draymond?
No, they got a lot of.
Kuminga.
No, they'll probably send Kuminga. I would say.
I wouldn't.
I know you wouldn't, but like I would say they would send Kuminga. But
you'd have to. But
the key to the Golden State trade is that they have all their draft picks.
yeah,
They could send a bunch of draft picks over.
Yeah.
For years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They have all their draft picks.
Yeah.
So that is the key to that one. I'm gonna say he's gonna stay in Milwaukee. He's not gonna get traded because I feel like if he was gonna get traded, he was gonna do it. It would have happened today because, and what I'm thinking is going on, and from what I'm seeing, because it shifted so drastically yesterday to today. Yeah. Yesterday was he's gone.
Yep.
It's just a matter of where. And now it's all of a sudden, no, he's not going nowhere. It's more than likely he's going to stay because I think that Milwaukee's asking for a king's ransom, which they should.
Yep.
Which they should. And all these teams are like, what? So we pay a king's ransom.
Yeah, we can just get him in the offseason.
And we're already competing. Most of these teams that are wanting to get him, OKC, Golden State, New York, Miami is ish. The Hawks, not really, but like, why would I do that? Why would I give up more of my future for half a season?
Yeah.
In with the teams that aren't competing, why would they do that? They can just get them in the offseason. You know, like they're trying to build up. They're not going to give up their picks. They're not going to give up their young talent. Yeah. And the teams that are competing, they're already in it to maybe get to the finals possibly.
Yeah.
Because it's wide open in the East for sure. You know what I'm saying? So why would they do it? We'll just wait till the end of the year. Maybe we win the finals anyways.
Yeah.
So here's my question: If there's no trade, does he play again this year?
If he sits out, he still gets paid?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can play. He can play injured.
He can force their hand too. Say, look, I'm not going to play, dude.
What do you think?
How does that work? They just say, hey, I'm not going to play, but he still gets paid?
Well, you can tell him like, hey, I have an injury.
Well, you can't lie. You can only lie like that for a little bit before the doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Michael Parsons did it.
Yeah. Listen,
he did, dude. Like it.
I thought he
first
had
game
an
of
actual back thing.
First game of the year, he played. Just saying. I'm just saying. I think he plays. I think he plays.
What do you think, Chris?
I just think it's a scumbag move not to play.
Yeah.
Like, it's part of the business. Suck it up. Go out there and play until the thing.
You're getting paid $200 million.
You know what I'm saying?
Contract,
like, I don't know. I just feel like it takes away from the sport when you don't participate in the sport when it comes to finances and all that shit. Like,
it's okay, but we're talking about, again,
it's not even finances.
This is basketball where and not necessarily Giannis, but a lot of these guys are not even playing back to backs.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me started on that bullshit.
But but that's
Put the thing up. You know, for real. Like that's one of the things that made Kobe Bryant one of the greatest of all
I know.
times. You know, he said, you know what he said? I don't know. Maybe his wife read it at his funeral thing or something. He went out there and played every single game so that if you were a fan and a kid and you came to that game so you could see the player, he wasn't going to be sitting on the bench. He was actually going to be out there playing. That's the love of the game. That's what it's supposed to be.
right,
Period.
right,
We live in a
All the other
day
stuff,
and
all the
age.
other stuff is extra.
right.
You know?
And plus, and to add on top of that, you can pay millions of dollars of investment into you as a person to play basketball. Go play basketball, dude.
But
Go
I,
play basketball.
but I've got to make sure I'm in prime healthy condition so I can play in the next game.
Yeah, whatever.
It makes me so. It literally makes my skin boil. That shit makes me so angry.
Like I'm picturing like what I'm remembering watching like Charles Oakley just literally take people's heads off, you know, and then I'm watching these guys like take these falls,
It's
and they're like, oh, you know what, I can't play the next game because
The last era of basketball was so rugged, dude.
yeah,
So rugged
the
compared
fans
to
are
these
the
guys,
fans are
too.
what make the game, and when you shortchange the fans like that, it just fucking burns my ass.
I know,
Yeah. All right, real quick,
yeah,
and we'll get out of here. Cooper Flag last night,
What do you put up? 49.
49 points in a loss.
In a loss.
And they lost. That's the second 40-point game this year.
did
Kid is phenomenal,
did
man.
did Kneppel did he hit?
Yeah,
the,
he's.
he hit the game winner.
Oh, I don't know if he
I
won.
don't
I
know.
don't know if he hit the game winner, but he was on. He I think he dropped 29,
30.
and
Yeah, 29. Yeah,
29 and some rebounds.
I knew
and
they.
assists,
I
too.
knew they both were gonna snap.
Yeah, I think he hit the game winner in that, which is even more insane.
Yeah, that makes it.
And
That makes
Cooper
it.
missed it. Cooper missed the game winner. I know
Yeah.
that.
God, that's so ridiculous.
49 points. He's 18 years old, guys.
Some kids. That kid's gonna be good.
Ooh.
That kid's gonna be
He's getting
good.
better
I
and
know.
better.
Yes.
And I knew he was gonna be good because like I was watching the US basketball. He was out there playing with all the best players in the world on
Yeah.
the USA basketball team when they were in the Olympics in
Yeah.
24. And every one of them guys were like, man, this dude is the real, like LeBron,
Yeah.
KD, Steph, and all of them. Like, this kid is the one,
Yeah.
and he's coming. And I was like, ooh, like them guys are extremely critical of each other. And for them to say that about a high school kid at the time,
Yeah.
dude. And like, he's him.
He's him.
And like, I heard a guy earlier today talking about it, and he was saying that he's in the mold of Kawhi Leonard. Because Kawhi Leonard he started out as a defensive player,
Mhm.
and he developed his offensive game, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Towards the end,
Yeah.
I mean, not even towards the end, but like he turned into an amazing offensive player.
Yeah.
And in that regard, Cooper Flag is a dog on the defensive end, and his offensive game is even more further along than Kawhi's was. Kawhi had developed it in the NBA. He came in with some offense already. Cooper did, and he's getting better, dude.
Yeah. The kid's definitely starting to.
Yeah, so he had because I just had to pull it up to check. It was he hit 2 free throws to win that game, and
Wow.
then Flag missed it, but he had
Gotcha.
34 points
34.
to go along with Cooper.
34, really?
Yeah,
I thought he had
34.
29.
No, 34, 4 and 3.
Oh,
He was 10 for 16.
Yeah.
8 for 12 from 3-point.
yeah, and Cooper had 49 and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, 49, 10 rebounds with 3 assists
Wow.
and 1 block.
Wow.
So
And he's dunking on people
Yeah.
too, bro.
and you know what? Probably the smartest thing that kid did was he started him at point
Yeah.
because he's like I want to test this kid, and it didn't go well, right?
At first, it did not.
It did not, and that's okay because I think what was it? Watchman Call had told him had from Duke had said, "Man, I didn't know what you were doing at first, but now I get it. That was so smart because watching him fail out there was so good for him to teach him, so that way he could be better prepared and just expand his game
Mhm.
all around." You know?
So Cooper Flag wins the Rookie of the Year, but I will say this: Kneppel is got better stats.
Yeah.
At this point, it's very marginally better, but he has better. I don't know about after last night, but like up until that point, he's had better stats than Cooper Flag has, and it's kind of similar thing with Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James.
Yeah.
When they were rookies, Carmelo Anthony outperforms LeBron James in his rookie year, and they still gave it to LeBron. They're going to give it to Cooper Flag no matter what, just because his
Right.
name is so blown up. He's the new face of the NBA ish. You know what I'm saying? So like he's going to win it no matter what. And despite maybe not technically deserving it, because Canepo has better stats.
Right. Well, whatchamacallit was talking about what's his name, the NBA reporter. God, I forget his name. Anyways, he was talking about Wendy. He was talking about he's never that Flag is the best teenager he's ever seen since LeBron and Luca and all them, right? He says
those are big names.
Big names.
And what was funny was since he started reporting, now he started reporting right after Kobe and KG, so he can't comment on them, so they can't be on the list. But he said, in equivalence to LeBron, he's a better. His defensive game is a little bit better.
It took Kobe a little while to get
Right.
going, a couple of years actually.
But like for him watching the game, he's on the same par as LeBron. He's got a little bit better of a pure shot, and his defensive game is obviously different because of the size and stuff.
Yeah.
But like he's not far off on par with LeBron since he's been doing this for 20 some odd years.
He's picking it up. It's clicking so fast.
Yeah.
Like you figured you give him a whole rookie year. They're really trying to get his bearing. No. He said, "Damn that.
Yep.
We're running this now."
Yeah.
And the kid is good, man. He's really good. But like, they need some help.
They definitely need some help.
They need some help. I mean,
they definitely do.
I'm not a fan of them keeping Kyrie and re-signing him over there, especially with the injury.
No, he's a drama queen too.
Yeah, he is a drama queen. I don't like drama queens when it comes to sports. That's not the way I was raised. I mean, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It gives us something to talk about. But like in sports, my dad always told me, "You shut your mouth."
But you don't think a great combination of Kyrie and AD and Cooper would be something to build off of?
Yeah, AD's never on the court.
Wait, AD's always hurt too.
No. What?
No.
They're so healthy all together, physically and mentally.
I trade AD.
Yeah. What are you gonna add a Kardashian into that too?
Yeah, might as well, dude. Right? Hey, listen. If I was Dallas, I'd call Golden State right now and say, "Hey, look, you want AD?"
Dude, I swear to God, if anyone trades for AD, that's in the NBA. That's in the NBA.
They're desperate right now with the injury to Jimmy Butler. They could probably swing it.
If anyone trades for AD, someone needs to slap the shit out of that GM.
Yeah,
because
fired.
Because there is no one like I wouldn't trade him for a ham sandwich right now.
I like ham sandwiches.
I would eat a ham sandwich right now.
And AD is amazing of a guy and everything else, but he's never available.
Never.
From
the beginning.
Yeah.
He was so good, dude.
Listen, he should never shave that fucking unibrow.
You know what I mean? It's the brow man.
If he'd kept that thing fully intact from his Kentucky days, that was his Achilles.
Yeah.
The first time he cut that was it. It broke it.
It broke his ankle when he cut it.
Yeah.
That thing was heavy, boy. All right, guys.
All right. We're going to wrap up. It's been a great show. Been a long show. We got a lot to talk about next week. We're going to be at the Calusa Sound
Convention
Center.
Yep, Fort Myers.
Fort Myers.
And have some giveaways.
Come check us out. We'll be live from 11:30 to 1:30. Make sure you guys subscribe, share the show, tell your friends. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Straight up.
Come check out the cards, guys. Not just ours. There'll be cards all over the place. It's a sports haven if you're a sports guy.
That's it. You can talk history and everything.
Oh,
you know?
love it.
All the different, even Pokemon. They even have Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Yeah.
you name it.
Pokemon, yep.
So we'll be talking all the pre Super Bowl stuff because next Sunday is the big show. Lots of basketball stuff and everything like that, and hopefully have a nice little breaker raffle for the crowd while we're there.
All right.
So shout out to everyone. Thank y'all. Chris, John, all the scrubs. We love y'all.
Thank you all. See ya.